How's it going, guys? My name is Alex.
Good evening.
And welcome to a big update that Konami announced via a special event, eFootball Connect, which we watched together with you. And there was a lot to unpack, so this is going to be a long video, so prepare, brace yourselves, bring some tea, some sandwiches, and let's take a look at what Konami has to offer. First and foremost, speaking of the rewards, there's going to be some unique skill token items. It's going to be called advanced skill tokens, and you're going to get in a lot of these, in addition to 850 coins that celebrate 815 million downloads campaign. Well, not necessarily 850 coins, because as you can tell in this message, Konami is saying that there is a chance, opportunity to earn up to 850 football coins. What kind of challenges you need to complete, how random it is, most likely you'll claim 850 coins, but you need to log in and be vigilant. And I'm gonna be guiding you through that on Thursday. Tomorrow it's gonna be delayed, so don't expect it to be instantly available, because maintenance is a thing that Konami likes a lot. Skill tokens, special skill tokens, allowing you to choose a category from which a skill is going to be derived from. So no more absolute savage randomization from Konami, where you apply a skill token directly on your player, and maybe you want to do a carryover method as well, and he's getting some kind of like sliding tackle when he's an attacker. So you probably would want to choose a shooting category and get like a knuckle shot, or you would probably choose passing category and get more one-touch passes and through passes. This is very nice, and there is going to be two types of skill tokens. So I think the legacy old skill tokens will remain, but there's going to be one where you're getting a special skill token where you can choose a category and apply that directly. What it will change? Probably now I'll be gambling more, so I'll be adding these special skill tokens directly on a player, expecting the game to give me one-touch pass, through pass, or double touch when I'm choosing dribbling category, and not carrying over, because GPs are quite scarce, and I'm just tired of collecting GPs in this game, man, and I need to carry over skills on my players. Now, you can delete a skill from your player. Many people have been asking that. Not necessarily it is a very useful feature, just because you can train a skill directly on a player that you want, and now with the skill move, that you are getting like a narrow selection of skills, you know? I would be probably rewriting the skill, but if you want to delete the skill altogether and you want to carry over a skill from your already existing DUD player, you can do that. That's actually very useful. Another addition is that they now are offering you a better view of your team. Now, if you're making a screenshot, or I think you're watching at your team, now you'll see that on Thursday. You'll see this display, right? So the team will feature your subs to the right side, I think. Another addition to the players, and that is where you have backup player slot. And I don't know if that was needed, because you previously could have bought additional 50 slots for 500,000 GPs, which I did. I like collect players. I like them for different events. I like building unique teams, theme teams. You probably don't need to, but if people need more slots than this, this is the category where you can store players that you don't use. And in order to make it active, you need to pick the player from backup folder and place him into your main roster. Another big, major, groundbreaking update, not necessarily of interest for mobile users, but this is big because Konami now combines all the platforms together for a cross-play. Now, if you're playing divisions, if you're playing events, you can get matched against a player on Steam, on Windows, on Xbox, or on PlayStation. For me, that only means that the connection will be probably more laggy. It can be decent though, like you never know. Speaking of connection, Konami has something to address. Also, like to finish this part, I would like to add that this probably means that there's more players playing for rewards. So if you're playing some kind of reward badge, be happy that you claimed your badges before, because getting top 100, getting top 1000 badge is gonna be more difficult, because everyone is gonna be competing for that now. From all the platforms, competing for the same event badge or prize. And now it is easier for Konami, just because they're going to be hosting the esports events, and I don't need to divide this into different categories and then combine them together. Also, speaking of Smart Assist, unfortunately, it will be implemented throughout all of the modes. Sera intégré et jouable dans tous les modes en ligne de jeu à partir de la mise à jour 4.4. Oh, sorry about that. So they'll introduce that in the update 4.4, and it will be available in all modes, truly modes. You will be able to play divisions. You will think that you're smart by playing manually, thinking about the game, manual passing 4, and your opponent is just doing this. And on mobile the same, just tapping the same button for pass. And the pass is auto-corrected, the pass is becoming standard pass out of sudden, the dribbling is going to be corrected too. I didn't ask for this, but for people who are new to the game and feel like they don't really want to struggle against sweats, this could be their way to counter that. Now it is available in Divisions 2. Another addition is now they're showing, by the way, in the video, in their video over here, they're showing that on the examples of a mobile game, which just obviously hints you and shows you that they care about mobile game more. It gives you a better understanding that mobile is where all the new groundbreaking features will be probably unraveled now. But we need like probably better dribbling now, better animations on mobile too, just make it as enjoyable as it is on console. So they're giving us AI divisions, so you can play against AI opponents. I'm not sure what kind of badge you're getting. Is it considered to be a Division 1 player if you're beating AI players? But it will be difficult to face them because they're gonna be probably playing with using the teams of people who are playing in regular divisions, like online divisions. But I don't know if you can sim them though. Like if there are some kind of rewards on the line, and I just don't want to be like involved into the game. I want it to be simmed. I actually rate this one. So simming my league is not like you're getting crazy rewards there, but if Konami is improving the rewards eventually on divisions, I can be interested in that mode, but not really groundbreaking feature for me. Also, speaking of connection, so they're breaking down connection into several parts. Now they're explaining how exactly connection happens, PvP or through the client server. They also disclosing on their website the location of the servers. They just installed a new server in Saudi Arabia. And they are saying that existence of a server in your country is not necessarily beneficial for your overall experience and like your connection speed. What you see here is P2P. It means that your internet combined with your opponent's internet is now creating a ground for you to enjoy the game. Quick matches, friend matches, and challenge events. Nothing special. All the online modes where you're getting coins or playing divisions, these have the connection of server through a client server, right? So that's how it looks. You, client server, and your opponent. And now, if you have questions, and there have been some peculiar streamers or YouTubers who've been playing against esports professionals, and they would say, "Oh, I mean, my opponent was cheating." Like, and I would accuse an actual esports player of cheating who has been a part of like Manchester United or Arsenal team or whatnot. I don't care. So they will say that that's the case. Now, if you're playing against someone, you will see every time you play on the left to you and on the right to your opponent, you will see a special antenna bar. And if you feel like your opponent is fiddling with the connection, apparently Konami will show that and display that. Not only that, but also at the end of each match, you'll be able to see the network graph. So if you felt like connection was bad for you, you were losing like a lot of balls and you cannot control a player, it was heavy, now Konami will show you exactly when that's happened. So now you can investigate that, and maybe all they're trying to say that, guys, connection is not on us, it's your bad internet. I mean, how serious it is, how beneficial it is for a regular player, a casual player, I am not sure if that will help you like create like a seamless gaming experience. All of that info, especially the servers, are on the website, right? Version info is where you need to go to see the all the data assets and see the videos, and obviously online support, PvP setup for eFootball. This is where you see how connection works, and this is where you see all the servers. And for instance, in Europe, Africa, the servers are in Belgium, Finland, France, Germany, Israel, Italy twice, Netherlands, Poland, Spain, Switzerland, United Kingdom, and Republic of South Africa. In America, it's Brazil, Chile, Mexico, Canada. 6 servers in the United States. I don't even know if anyone placed it there. Konami is saying that the proximity to a server isn't necessarily allowing you to enjoy the game better, like you get less lag input. I mean, we can only assume. There's a few in Asia, Kenya, Australia twice, India twice, Indonesia, in Singapore, which is like in country, city, I guess. Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Japan, Hong Kong, and Republic of Korea. And finally, passing. The gameplay features is also addressed in this update, and that is actually kind of funny when you look at it. Durandil Pass, an account that has been trying to hold accountable Konami for their promises, is just actually pointing out that it's hilarious that what they said in their presentation is that passing stats affect the quality of passes. What update, man? Oh no way, bro. It's mind-blowing. Now, the stats actually affect something. Now, what's a downgrade in terms of production value? And they are showing us examples, which you go to our website. I'll leave you the link for that, so you can check out how exactly the passes with more passing stats, right? Also the abilities, additional skills like weighted pass, low loaded pass, maybe phenomenal pass, and game-changing pass, visionary pass will influence that. What they're showing, a player with a higher pass stat and lower pass stat performing virtually the same pass, right? Virtually the same pass. One of those leads to a goal and the other one is a flop. So opponent's defender is intercepting that. So how does that work? Just because a player has more passing stats, you don't really visually see a difference between the two passes. Like, look at this one. You don't really see it. Looks like it's the same pass, man. But the angle at which the pass on the left with less passing stats, the ball is descending and just falling a little bit from a higher distance. It just takes additional touch to a player to control it, and eventually he isn't in an advantageous position to take on a player. So that just goes to show that you need to have more passing stats. How many exactly? Look guys, on Thursday you need to join me, and I'm going to be experimenting. I'm going to be making so many A/B tests and finding out the perfect formula for passing. But the fact that they're disclosing that, which I knew it before, but for many people were saying like, I don't know what kind of passing do I need to give to my midfielder. Like 85 is enough, 90 is enough. Do I need to give them weighted pass, low loaded pass? Now you will see probably that Konami is actually addressing that. And it was like that before. It's not like a new change. It's not like it was before in before update. It is the same. It was always worked like that. And for crossing as well, it is the same principle. So Yamal cutting on his left foot, crossing, and cross is successful, and the other cross is easily blocked. And the reason for that, as you can tell, the cross is the same. There is absolutely no difference in animation. It's just like the ball falls a little bit slower for a player who has less passing skills, stats. So many people were erroneously probably training the players and not really considering passing like an important stat. Or on quite the opposite, giving like 99 passing and thinking that they're doing something. For one, I'm gonna be checking that. And speaking of speculations, the configuration minimal requisite pour eFootball 2025 is now you need more gigabytes if you play this on Windows or on Steam. If you play football like that, you need more space. And they are trying to speculate, the account that I'm following, they're trying to speculate that the new stadium is about to be dropped in football. I mean, why do you need now 20 gigabytes of space, additional free space to install or like to play the game? I don't know. That 80 is a lot, bro. Like, how much? Come. And that is pretty much it. If you ask me, out of 10, I would rate this update 5 out of 10 because Konami finally addressed important issues. They made the cross-platform. They made it for them. I don't care about cross-platform. I play on PlayStation. I don't care if I'm gonna be matched with Xbox players now. Am I supposed to be excited about that? They just promised that, it was delivered. Is it good or not? For Konami, probably yes. For me, it doesn't matter. I want new skills. I want easier method to add one-touch passing on my player. I want a way to get rid of a skill. And Konami just gave me that, right? So it's not something groundbreaking, it's just normal. So for me, the fact that they're like showing that as like some kind of like a breakthrough, cutting-edge technology introduced into eFootball, what we expected is new modes. Obviously, many people are expecting Master League, never happened. Some people expected, even speculated that the mobile will be also a cross-platform, introducing the cross-platform. Not happening. There is a badge of Messi, Suarez, Neymar, which probably hints that another version of MSN pack is going to be dropped. And also some players in the database. I made a few videos about that previously, some new legends that Konami is going to be dropped too. So Ronaldinho, Gaucho, for instance, they will be dropped as well very soon. That is pretty much it. There's absolutely no reason for me to look bewildered and bewitched on this update and just like praise Konami. I would say 5 out of 10 because important issues were kind of fixed. They explained us some gameplay nuances, subtleties that we'll be experimenting and working on with, trying to figure out what is the best passing now. Start for a midfielder and attackers, yeah, so they also new UI design, a little bit of change to a user interface. That is the update summary for me. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe, and join me on streaming twice a week. So hopefully tomorrow we'll see you live.